The Lucidspark cards for Azure DevOps Cloud integration gives you the flexibility to visually manage your Azure DevOps work items within the Lucidspark platform for greater collaboration with others, visibility into tasks that need to be completed, and roadblocks that need to be removed, and a simplified process to prioritize your team's work. After authenticating with Azure DevOps, you'll be able to view and edit work items directly from Azure DevOps within a Lucidspark board. Selecting the Azure DevOps icon on your Lucidspark board will open a window and give you the option to either create a new work item or import a work item already created in DevOps. When you want to create new work items from scratch, select New Work Item from the Azure DevOps icon on your Lucidspark board. A window will appear that will allow you to fill out the required fields. Now, if you're interested in importing information that has already been created, start by clicking Import Work Item. A list of your work items will open up and allow you to filter through your Azure DevOps instance and select the work items you'd like to import. Can't find what you're looking for? No worries! Use the search bar to look for the work items you need by title, description, or key and click the box to add to your import. These items will then appear as cards on your Lucidspark board. Once these cards have been created, a properties bar will appear when a user clicks on the item to give them the flexibility to adjust things like story points, priority, and assignee. Additionally, there will also be a link attached to the card that will link it back to the work item in Azure DevOps. Users can also edit and view other additional fields by clicking the edit pencil, where they can click to change the description or view additional details. A bi-directional sync between the two platforms allows you to create and edit work items without the hassle of switching between applications to make updates. Changes in Lucidspark will be reflected in Azure DevOps, and vice versa. This will conveniently allow you to collaborate and map out cards alongside sticky note ideas to get a good idea of what to plan for sprints and save time needlessly copying and pasting or making updates in both platforms. While planning visually in Lucidspark, new ideas might be generated that you'll want to add to your roadmap. Transform your ideas captured on sticky notes and shapes into Azure DevOps work items directly from the board. To convert an object on the board to a work item, simply right-click the object and select Convert to Azure DevOps Work Item. Fill out the required fields and click Convert. The object will then be transformed into a card that you can then edit and move anywhere on your board, and it will appear in Azure DevOps as a new work item that you can categorize and edit. You can also bulk convert shapes by selecting multiple to add to Azure DevOps at the same time. It's also worth mentioning that you can quickly and easily create a matrix to organize and prioritize your Azure DevOps work items. You could either directly import the items into a matrix directly, or create a matrix from the cards on the canvas. The matrix moves responsively as a group and can be pivoted between fields like state and iteration, or maybe something along the lines of priority and assignee, so that you can easily visualize your team's workload. The matrix is filterable, so you can decide which values to use on the axis of your matrix. When you drag cards into new sections of the matrix, the field is changed accordingly, and the updates are reflected in Azure DevOps. Cards can be easily dragged in and out of the matrix, as well as be added or removed as needed. As you visualize your Azure DevOps work items as cards in Lucidspark, take advantage of Lucidspark's collaborative features to drive deeper, free-form team engagement. Jump into breakout boards to brainstorm as small groups, or host a voting session so that team members can weigh in on work item priority. As always, team members can add a personalized touch to the session with freehand drawing, lines, images, or emoji reactions to express thoughts and ideas about the workflow. Combine the flexibility of Lucidspark with the structured planning of Azure DevOps with our new Lucidspark cards for Azure DevOps Cloud integration. This integration will allow you to plan work visually so that you have the visibility you need to prioritize work items and allocate team resources with ease. By planning your roadmap and a flexible interface, you can align your teams and coordinate work by enabling brainstorming that effortlessly translates into action items. Simplify your Agile workflows today with Lucidspark cards for Azure DevOps Cloud.